feel like I'm doing a mukbang. Hi everyone, how you doing? I hope you're doing very well. I'm currently stressed out because I'm trying to get past this level on Crash Bandicoot and oh my god, he gave me 2 olives. They made. Trying to get past this level on Crash Bandicoot that I downloaded the other night. And I just can't get past this level. It's really hard. Oh, baby. So today's video, I wanted to just sit down, catch up with you guys and eat. I just thought it'd be a different thing. Like I watch mukbang sometimes because I feel like it cures my loneliness. And I don't want to say this is a mukbang because I don't know, because I don't think it is. But I just wanted to catch up and just eat with you guys. Because I thought it's like cozy and it's cute. So I've just ordered from this place called Wildwood, and honestly it is the nicest food ever. So I went for a pepperoni pizza, some potatoes and green beans because I'm a growing lad, I need me beans. So how are you guys? Let me know how you're feeling. Also I apologise, I'm the most quietest eater, but if this isn't for you, I am sorry. I'm gonna try and eat as quietly as I can. This pizza is so spicy. So I went to the screen test the other day, but I kind of want to get into presenting. And not like news presenting, but like just like fun, casual presenting. So I got called in by MTV and I had a screen test with them and I absolutely loved the team. The 3 girls that I met, I just loved them. They were so sweet and lovely. And basically we sat down and we were like, oh yeah, so what do you reckon you could bring to the MTV table? And I spoke, and I'm really happy and confident speaking to people when I first meet them. And I was just like, yeah, maybe I could do some fashion stuff, or maybe I could do this, maybe I could do that. And they were like, yeah, really cool, so we want to get you in front of the camera. Got in front of the camera, they were asking me questions, absolutely fine, I think. Just chatting around, chatting answers, wouldn't shut up. and then they were like, right, we want to test you how good you are at like reading an auto cue. So an auto cue is the thing where you read it as it comes over the screen. And I was like, oh my god, I don't know how I feel about this because I naturally speak really fast. So I was just like, oh, I don't know. And the first thing it was like, they made a joke about pancake day and like tossing pancakes. And I feel like I read out the stage instruction and I just completely went straight over my head. It was like tossing pancakes, blah, blah, blah. And then I think I read out like awkward silence, and I was supposed to have like left an awkward silence. So that went really well. I read it through like first, and it was about Kylie's pregnancy and Jade from Little Mix going to Disneyland. It was all like cool stuff, but I was just like, I can't read. I've forgotten how to read. I felt like I lost my entire personality reading this stuff. It just didn't feel right for me, and I kept being like, oh sorry, I'm so sorry, and I just didn't feel like myself. And they said for the first time of me doing something like that, like in front of other people that didn't really know me, they said I did quite well. But I'm proud of myself that I did it. Went out, pat myself on the back, you got this. I'm sorry I can't read and I speak so fast and I didn't understand any of it. They were like, don't be silly. And then I said my goodbyes, and one of the girls, Amy, came up to me and she said, right, I've got a feeling that you're going to go away and you're going to overthink how bad you did. How bad you thought you did. And I was just like, yeah, maybe. And she was like, honestly, you did fine. You did so well. You tried your best, all that sort of stuff. And I was just like, bloody hell, she went that extra mile just to console me as I was just about to leave. And I thought that was the nicest thing ever. Because like, it was sort of like a job interview almost, like a interview audition thing. And the fact that she did that just made my day. So this is like potato-y stuff. But I felt like, I'm proud of myself. I went on my own. I didn't really think about it that much because I feel like if I overthink stuff, it's just gonna like damage my health, like my mind, and just be like, oh okay, something's clouded, you're overthinking. So I just go into everything these days with a fresh mind and try not to overthink anything. Also, she was a Libra as well. So, hi Amy, if you're watching, I love you. Thanks so much for being so lovely to me. I can't believe I'm going to New York next week. Next week? I wish. Next month. It's going to be so good for Zoe's birthday. We're all going to go and have fun and just do crazy things. Some of you may watch my channel and be like, oh, I like him. He's fun. but they wouldn't, and then it sort of ends like that. But for people who are interested in like merchandise and stuff, I have got some very cool ideas coming out very soon that I've been working on. I think you're really gonna like it. It's very different to like other people's merch, I think, which I quite like. And it's very like me, if that makes sense. And I can't believe how well my Halloween t-shirts did, because when I released them I was just like, oh, not so many people are like massive Halloween fans as much as I am. And so I was like, oh, like this is a big risk. What if people don't want to buy it? What if people don't like Halloween? And yeah, they're sold out. And I was just like, Jesus Christ, that's so cool. It's so crazy to me like how much my life has changed, like even in the past 6 months. Like I'm so grateful for everything that's happens to me. I say this all the time. You must be like, shut up, Mark, we get it, you're appreciating us, you appreciate your opportunities. But like, I think people sometimes forget like this is like, my job is to be myself on camera. Like there's nothing else to it. There's nothing else to me. What you see is what you get. Love me, hate me, Marmite, whatever. This is just who I am. And like, that's crazy to me. I always go to these places. Sorry, I'm speaking with my mouth. I always go to these places and I'm like, why am I here? Like, I just don't get it. Like yesterday, me and Cheyenne went to this fashion week party for bloggers. And there were so many other bloggers there. And everyone just looked like they knew what they were doing. And they looked so much like they were fitted in. And it just looks like they have it all together. And I just don't. But I'm not going to do that this year. And I just feel like if you work hard, you just gotta like, you just gotta go for it. And that's what I'm all about. It's just so weird, man. Because I've grown up so many years, like not in like any sort of YouTube limelight or whatever like that. I've had this whole life of just being me. And now like when I go out, people recognize me and it's just, it's amazing. But it's like crazy. I just don't think I'll ever get used to it or get over it. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love it. Also, like, it's so weird to think that last year I was so like, not desperate, but I was so like into like wanting to find someone like to share my life with and just to date, hang out with, and like, I don't know, get into a relationship. Because I've never really had a proper relationship. But now I'm just like, I just don't need it. The most important things for me right now are you guys, my job, my career, my friends and my family. I just think if I'm going to meet someone, it's going to happen naturally. And that's what so many of you guys have said in the comments as well. And it's the truth. Like, you guys are so wise. I was saying to Cheyenne yesterday, I was like, do you remember when I used to get upset on nights out? Because I was like, oh, I'm never going to meet anyone. Like, no one's ever going to find me attractive. No one's ever going to like, this is me being like so raw with you right now. But I was like, I don't know how I'm ever going to find anyone that's going to, one, put up with my crazy life. Two, like, actually love me. I know, get the violins out. But this is like, this is what I think about all the time. Like, I don't know, like some people, would they be able to handle the fact that like most of my entire life's online? I don't know. I couldn't find someone before YouTube, and I don't know if I could find someone now I'm on YouTube. But it's just gonna happen naturally. I'm just gonna let, excuse me. I'm just gonna let it happen naturally. Like, I'm definitely one of those people that, oh, talk's a good talk, always gives like great advice. That's what people say. But I never used to take my own advice. Like, if I'd be in a situation with my friends, I'd be like, oh my God, you should do this, you should do that. I feel like this is the best thing for you. But I never follow my own advice. So this year, 2018, I'm gonna follow my advice that I would give to other people. Trust my instincts. I'm gonna start painting. Like, nothing crazy, like big massive murals or whatever. Just like fun things, like colourful stuff. I think I'm gonna do a whole video on this, but just like moving out on my own and just experiencing all this stuff like on my own. Like, I've got a great group of friends. I'm really close to everything, and my family and friends. Like, I do have like a great social life. I have been feeling like so lonely recently, which is so, like, once again honest for me to open up about this, and I am going to make a separate video about this. But yeah, like, I feel like it's so important to keep my mind busy, so because otherwise I'll just be sitting. I need the gas man coming over to sort out my lights, because my lights have gone out in my bathroom and they're like super glued in, so I don't know how to change them. So I've been carefully using a lamp in my bathroom, because luckily there's a plug socket just in the hallway. I know this sounds so like, oh, first world problems, blah blah blah, but the gas man was coming from 12 till 6. So that's the whole day, and I started downloading this game on PlayStation 4, and because my internet's not so great with uploading, I just left it running. And whilst it was running, I found it difficult to use like my laptop, because all the Wi-Fi was putting all its energy into downloading this game, and I was sitting there for like 6 hours. It's like, oh my god, I don't know what to do. Everyone was at work. Like, this is so crazy. And I was just like, I rely so much on like watching stuff, so I feel like I need to do more stuff, like creative stuff, like outside of laptop time and watching TV. So I want to paint. Any of my viewers watch Riverdale? I know quite a few of you watch it when I tweet about it. Oh my god, I'm loving it. Like, it's so dark. I really want to be on it. So if there's anyone who works near Riverdale, can you give me a roll? My mouth is on fire. Woo! My word of advice is to just hold on to all your friends. Like, I was saying to my friend Jack the other night, I was just like, I don't know what I'd do without my friends. Like, it's so important. Like, I'm just having like this 2018 epiphany all the time of just being like, you need to really live in the moment. And if a friend is texting you and you're like, oh, I don't want to hang out with them or something for many reasons, I feel like just be honest with yourself and be honest with them and be like, look, I don't want to hang out, or I'm finding this difficult. I feel like the best thing you can do is just be open. If you're not comfortable telling people stuff, just do it in your own time, and when you feel like you're ready. I know I bring up my past a lot about how I had like a really bad rough patch with anxiety and stuff, and I kept it in for so long because I just didn't know how people around me were going to react. And I feel like if you're worried about that, then they're not the right people that you need around. And obviously, like, that was me overthinking. I had the right people around me, but I just couldn't tell them because I didn't understand it myself. And it's just so important to be honest and open, and I know that's really easy for me to say, but just think how much better things could be for you if you like open up. I feel like there's so much pressure from strangers to do and act in certain ways, and you're like putting your happiness in their opinions, and I don't think that's fair or right. I just still can't deal with people who are like get judged by who they love and what they do and what they wear. Like that's so baffling to me. If people are like making judgments about how you live your life, what you wear, what you do, who you love, like, they're the ones with the problem. I admit, being young, dumb and stupid, sometimes you do judge people by what they wear. Times were different when I was in school. I know that makes me sound really old, even though I'm not. Things were different back then. We didn't have social media to compare anything to. We only knew what was in our bubble. So we didn't have Instagram to show us who was different and what could be different. Everything we knew was from what the people in our school were doing and the next school. We didn't have anyone else outside. We didn't have YouTube. We had MySpace, but we rarely met anyone from there. If we were having like Mufti Day, which is a day where you can wear your own clothes, and someone would come in wearing like something like crazy, people would pass judgment on that and not think about it, and wouldn't think of it as like a negative, like obviously it's a negative thing to do, but it was just a natural thing. Obviously that's school being school, but I think now like so many people are so much more open and aware of like the world because we have it at our fingertips, that there is so much more acceptance about stuff. And I just feel like that's why so many people are still stuck in that time. Like some people have not grown up and like moved with the times, and that's really sad for me, because I for one have been that person where, oh, why are you doing that? Why are you wearing that? I've been that stupid young person. Everyone has. Do you know what I mean? Everyone has done that. Everyone's thought something about someone. But you just learn to grow up and accept people. Like, I wanted people to accept me in school for being like different. I should have understood that if I was like thinking something about someone else. Do you know what I mean? What I don't get as well, like, I've been that person where someone said something so untrue and disgusting and vile about me, about how I live my life, who my friends are, all that sort of crap. And I've taken it personally from a stranger who has no idea about me, who doesn't want to know about me. And I'm so like immune to it now. Like if someone says like a dodgy comment, I'm a little bit like, oh, okay, yeah, they could be nicer. They probably need a hug. And I do feel so sorry for these people that, like, when I really think about it, if I get a hate comment or a hate tweet or something, I'm like, some person has sat there and typed this out and sent it. Like how, like that just blows my mind. You're sitting there about to send a hate tweet to a stranger. Like I'm a stranger to them. Do you know what I mean? Because unless they watch all of my videos and they support me, they're just trying to be an a-hole. But I used to reply to it. I used to be like, hold up, like what's your problem? I have done nothing wrong. But the majority of the time they just want attention, and that's why I feel sorry for them, because the only way they ever get attention is by being like a negative energy towards someone else, and I don't think that's right. So I just let them live, but they don't want to let you live. So they try and take your shine away by being a bloody cloud. The new term for hate is clouds. Because I feel like every person is like a ray of sunshine, and the people that are trying to get you down are clouds, blocking out the sun. So I will no longer refer to anyone as a hater. I will now refer to you as a cloud. Jesus Christ, I can't eat anymore. I want ice cream. I knew I should have got a cake. Right, I think I'm done with food for the rest of my life. I'm gonna put these butter. 2. I'm so happy. So anyway guys, if you enjoyed this video and you would like me to, oh, what am I doing? to film more of these videos, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what other topics you would like me to talk about, just so casually, sitting here, having food. Oh my god, we could do like a tea, like, or coffee or hot chocolate time with Mark, and we can just sit and chat about stuff. That would be so much fun. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you want me to talk about, because today has literally been me waffling on about different subjects. So I love you so much, and I will see you very soon. Bye guys. Right, let me see if I can crack this bloody level. Otherwise, I'm gonna cry. Oh, there's a bit of potato on my glass.